Hello and welcome to Content Writing as a Course. My name is Albert Martins and I'll be taking you through this exciting period course called Content Writing. And so to begin with, I would like to start with the concept of content writing and its relevance. Its relevance to you, its relevance to the society, its relevance to your business, its relevance to you as a career, either on a part-time basis or on a full-time basis, its relevance to the school, its relevance to the society at large. Now, having said this, I would like to begin by saying, for the fact that you are here, I want you to get ready to move to a next level when it comes to this skill. What do I mean by moving to your next level? What I mean is this: content writing is a whole lot. Okay, it will have to engage you in so many ways. It will involve lots of practical sessions together, and then you'll be adding this skill either on to become a freelance content writer as a career, or it could just be something you want to do on a part-time basis. So whichever way it is, maybe you have books you want to write and you don't know how to go about writing the books. Maybe you want to have websites of your own where you have articles, you have blogs, you have all the likes, and you don't know how to go about them, or you are scared and you are worried whether you are perfect yet or not. Now I have you all covered in this session, okay? And so this is just the beginning of content writing course. It's going to be about 4 modules altogether. Now I want you to focus carefully and follow me all through. Make sure that you do not miss any part, okay? Do not miss even a single part. If you miss anyone, you can go back again and listen again and again and again. If you miss any session, you can go back again and listen again and again and again, okay? Until, and then if there is any assignment or task I give to you, make sure you follow it through till the end, okay? Make sure you engage in every activity I give to you. Do not let anyone do not jump through anyone. Make sure you follow through every activity I give to you. Now, so what is content writing? Content writing is a creative process of generating content, generating information through careful planning and research. That is, now, content writing is about first planning and research. You want to write a book, you have to first plan. How many chapters will this book have? How many subtitles will this book have? What is the title of my book? Who are those I am targeting? Who are my target readers? Okay, where are they located? Is it a particular gender or age group or people of a particular? What message am I trying to pass across? This requires creative thinking, okay? And so to help you plan properly, you need to research. And then once you've done this, you begin to write and then edit, then publish online platforms with the aim to attract, engage, and retain. Let me just move this away from here. Okay, all right. Let me just move my face away from here. Okay, I think that's a lot more better now. Okay, so like I was saying, then after your planning, after your research, after you write, after you edit, these are basically the first major steps process of content writing, which of course you will be learning as we proceed in this impactful course, okay? And so then when you publish, there are several platforms where you can publish. If there's a book you're writing, for instance, you can either decide to publish as a journal with various academic platforms, or you can decide to publish on Amazon KDP. People are making lots of money today from Amazon KDP just by publishing their books online, and they have readers from all over the world, okay? And then you begin to attract, engage, and retain readers. Did I also forget to mention that businesses today thrive on the quality of their content, Some call it copyright, some call it sales copy, some call it email marketing, and all the likes. All of these involves content writing. Now, quickly, I don't want to waste your time now. Can we just quickly move on? Let me show you something else. Now, the definition I just gave to you right now, sorry, I might have to be moving this. The definition I just gave to you right now, okay, about content writing is basically divided into three phases. If you will understand these three phases carefully, then you will not have much issues with becoming a content writer. The first phase, like I was trying to explain earlier, is about the creative process of generating content. It requires planning. Okay, now it's a creative process, and then from there it moves to careful planning, research, writing, and then editing. And the last stage is to publish with the aim to attract, engage, and retain readers. Did you get that now? Okay, attract, to engage, and to retain readers. Content writing is about creating content, gathering information, bringing information together, and then once you have your informations together, you begin to plan carefully. Then you begin to write, and then you begin to edit. And then after you're editing, you start publishing either as articles or blogs or journals or e-books or print books as well, whichever of these. And your major aim is to attract, engage, and then you retain your readers. And then that sounds very interesting, is it not? All right, then, so let's move on quickly. Now, having said this, who then is a content writer? Who is a content writer? Now, there is no medicine without a doctor. There is no engineering field without an engineer. There is no scientific field without a scientist. All right. There is no painting without an artist. Okay. So then, there is no content writing without a content writer. So who then is a content writer? Is it somebody who just picks a pen and starts writing? Does that make you a content writer? Somebody who just goes and start typing? Does that make you a content writer? Or that you're a student here, does that qualify you to become a content writer? Now, let me quickly explain to you. A content writer is a professional writer who specializes in creating content for various online platforms. A professional writer. When we say professional, we mean someone who has gone through training, who has received the training about content writing. It is not just enough for you to say, I have the gift or I have the talent. No. There is always a need for you to learn to become a content writer. Even if you do not have the either as a talent or as a gift, the moment you learn, just as you're doing right now, you are positioning yourself to become a professional writer, and that gives you an advantage over someone who is not trained, who doesn't know who hasn't gone through training to become a professional writer. Who is a content writer? The content writer can wear the hat of a copywriter, ghostwriter, SEO specialist, or even a social media manager, all depending on the type of content they are creating. Okay, now sometimes a content writer is called a copywriter, sometimes it's called a ghostwriter. That is, you're writing for someone now, and then your name, your identity, your opinion, your objective is not included in what you're writing. You're writing just as if it is the person who gave you that job to write is writing. Okay, that's what a ghostwriter is. SEO specialist. When we say SEO, we mean search engine optimization. You'll get to know more about all of these as we progress, as we go into other modules in this course, okay? Or even a social media manager. Now, let's say for Hano Academy, for instance, and you're employed to become the social media manager. You're managing the LinkedIn account, you're managing the Twitter account, you're managing the Facebook account, you're managing the Instagram account, and maybe the YouTube account as well. Now, all of these accounts, whatever it is you'll be publishing or posting on these accounts, these are content. So you can also say you are a social media manager, a social media manager. Okay. Now, Haven't said this. Sorry about this. You just need to move on. I need to show you my next slide. Okay, so just give me a minute. My slide is not working. My slide is not coming on. Just a minute. Okay, we should have this settled a moment from now. Okay, so now having said that, let's okay, now we're back. All right, so types of content writing. Now when we say types of content writing, we're trying to look at the different areas where content writing is relevant. We're trying to look at the different angles, the different applications of content writing. Now content writing can come in form of article. Okay, article writing is one of those one of the types of content writing. Articles. Now when you go on Google, okay, when you go on Google, in the next video you'll be seeing more of those practicals. Now when you go on Google, for instance, and then you type let's say you type you want to know about COVID-19, for instance, okay, and then you type COVID-19 on Google search engine. Now everything you see there, those are articles. Okay, those are articles. Now, so articles are usually informative. It gives you an information, okay, that is usually longer in length and provides detailed information on a particular topic. So if you search on Amazon, on Google for COVID-19, for instance, and then you click on any of the articles you see there to explain to you what COVID-19 is, to possibly also explain to you the preventive measures for COVID-19, the rate at which people are dying of COVID-19. So it gives you all the information that you need. Okay, they are often published on original publications or niche-oriented websites. Okay, you get the point now. Yeah, when we say niche, we say a particular field. So if you're looking for articles on COVID-19, you will find such articles on websites that are specifically designed for the health sector. Now, the health sector now is a niche. If you're looking for information about how to manage your money effectively, such information you will find on websites that are particularly designed for the financial system of the society, or for the economy of the society. So now note, it is always for information. Now, for instance, like websites like Hano has its website, okay, like Forbes, like all of these. Now, the Post and other such sites, writing an article requires the content writer to have good SEO knowledge. SEO knowledge is what you are here for, okay? One of the things you are here for, so as to ensure that the article ranks high on Google search engine. Now, second type of content that we have copywriting. Now, if you're a copywriter, you will basically be coming up with sales copy for companies that sell products or services. All right, sales copy. Now, the essence of sales copy is to be able to attract customers or clients to buy a certain product or certain services. Okay, that is what copywriting basically is about. So another type of content writing is copywriting. Then another type of content writing is the press release. Now, every time the government comes on the TV or on the or any of the channels to explain to about something going on, that is a press release. Or anytime a company goes to any of the social or any of the media platforms and gives them information about them, that is also a press release. So press release basically is a kind of content that that is about an organization that is shown on the media, either the print media or the social media or the original media. Usually the journalist that comes up with informations like this, or public relations officers. And then we also have technical writing as another type of content. It's a type of content writing that focuses on providing information about technical subjects and products. Okay, this type of content is usually lengthy. This is the difference between technical writing now and other types of writing. It's usually much more lengthy, okay, much more detailed than other type of writing, and it is full of industry specific informations. Okay, these are the difference between so you might want to look into the type of content writer you want to become. Okay, which of these fields do you want to major in? Do you want to become a copywriter? Do you want to become an article writer? Do you want to become a journalist that writes press release? Do you want to become a technical writer, or even a long-term content writer? This includes ebooks. All right, so you might be a lecturer, okay, and you want to write books that your students will have years from now, and then you want them to have it on their phones, on their emails, on their tabs, or even have them published on Amazon KDP. These are long form content, okay, case studies, all of these and so much more. These are that type of content writing. And then we have content script writing. Okay, the movies you see, they are written, okay, in form of scripts, and then actors will come on to write them. This is another area, an interesting area of content writing. And then we also have professional writing. Okay, it's a type of content writing that involves interactions through professional communication channels, such as business emails. You have memos, you have letters. So you might be a PA or a secretary to an organization, or to the president of your nation, or to the chancellor. Okay, and so you have to be writing professional content. Now, what exactly is the importance of content writing? Now, if you look at the diagram I'm showing you right now on my screen, if you look at this diagram, if you look below, there's a tree. Right now, if you look at the bottom of the tree, you have content, you have content, you have content. Now, the content serves as the root. Whatever grows is as a product of, as a result of the content, the information. Remember, it's about information. If a company grows, is as a result of the quality of information that is provided by the company. If Hano Academy grows and is known by so many people, even outside of Somalia, it is because of the quality of the content, information, and how the information is prepared, is planned, is written, and then is published. Are you getting the point now? Okay, so the bedrock, this is why we say content writing is king. The bedrock of any growth. You have a company that you want to grow, content writing is at the foundation. The information you spread across to people. Okay, so you see now, it is important. In politics, let me show you a lot of things. Now, it is essential for SEO, search engine optimization. You will agree with me that it is no longer news that the world has gone global. Everything is now on the internet. Virtually everything is now on the internet. Now, if there are thousands of people coming to the internet, let's say to Google search engine every day, to publish or to post articles about COVID-19, for instance, not all of them will appear on the first page. Not all of them will appear on the second page. Some will be published and no one will ever see them. The reason is because it might be a writing, but the content is not quality enough, does not meet the search, is not optimized for the engine search. Okay, now, so one of the importance of content writing, one of the importance of this content writing course, one of the importance of you coming to become a professional content writer is to be able to write so that people, when they search, amongst all the results they will find, your content, your article, your ebook will be among the first few they will see. You get the point now? All right. Now, another importance of content writing is for key lead generation. I spoke to you earlier about a copywriter. A copywriter. The work of a copywriter is to write copies, okay? To write sales copy, lead magnets, and all the likes to attract customers, to attract clients, okay, to a particular product or service. If Hano Academy, for instance, wants to reach out to many more people, okay, and wants to draw them in to become students, which is possible, what we need to do at Hano Academy is to come up with a lead magnet, okay, copywriting tools, and target them towards our those we are looking for. And once they see it, it will attract, it will magnet them, it will pull them in. All right. So content writing is necessary for the growth of organizations, of companies, of websites, and then convert all these people to become clients, to become customers of the product. Another importance of content writing is that it builds credibility. Remember I said to you earlier that it is about information. All right. Hano Academy has been able to build a level of credibility, for instance, because of the information it shares, it gives to the society, the information it keeps showing to us. If you go on Twitter, on Instagram, for instance, you will see that at every seminar that Hano Academy organizes is always on Instagram. The reason is because we want to show to the world, we want to show the government that we're actually doing what we say we will do. We're actually equipping the citizens with the necessary knowledge or education that they need. So in order for customers to trust a business, they need to see that the business is an expert in its field. And how will they see if nobody is showing them? How will they hear if nobody is giving them what to read? Okay, so these are the importance of content writing. Importance of content writing. Also, for customer retention. Okay, once you show them and you attract them, there's a way you keep them using the same content. So you see, content writing runs through the whole fiber of the system. Yes. Now, so then there are certain skills that are very important when it comes to content writing. There are certain skills that are very important when it comes to content writing. One of these skills is writing and communication skills. Now, writing here is different from the kind of writing you do where you go for to learn English or a certain language, and then they tell you, let's say English for instance, then they tell you write an essay. Right? This is actually different from what is being taught about writing. Okay, actually different. This skill is a unique skill. You should be able to write to meet the need of certain audience. You should be able to write in a certain pattern or style of writing. You should be able to write. Now you can either write one of the styles of writing includes bold style of writing, adventurous style of writing. It could be persuasive, it could be professional, it could be gentle, all of this. So you see, the reason why you should sit down and learn more about the skill. Writing and communication skill is one of the skills needed by every content writer. The ability to communicate clearly and concisely is crucial for a content writer. As a content writer, you must be able to understand the requirements of the subject and express your thoughts in a well-written and structural manner. You don't write what should be at the end, at the beginning. You know, so that's why there is an heading, there's an introduction, there is a body, there is a conclusion. Are you getting? So what informations will be in the introduction? What informations will be in the body? What informations will be in the conclusion? What will the heading look like? What kind of catchy things do I need to include that will attract my readers as an heading? What all of this. So you need to be able to express your thoughts in a well-written and structural manner. This is what makes the difference between a professional content writer and just any writer. Then a content writer needs creativity. This involves thinking. It's essential for content writing as it helps to come up with new and interesting ideas that will engage the reader. Now, today, nobody wants to stay reading something for so long. So for you to be able to retain your readers, you need creativity. You need creativity. You're adding images, you're adding this picture, you're bringing that up, you're bringing this one up, you're doing several things, okay? Creativity. You need to sit down and think, okay, how else, what do I need to do now to keep my readers reading? How long should I keep them reading? These are certain skills that we will be looking into even as we go for this content writing course. Then you also need attention to detail. Now, imagine you go out, for instance, for a walk, and then you see a tree, okay, standing by a car, and the tree is bent. Somebody who is not a content writer might not take note of those details, okay, might just okay, I saw a tree, I'm not sure I saw a tree. But for a content writer, every piece of detail is necessary and is key. Every piece. So you need to be able to pay attention to detail. So from now, after listening to this, I want you to be able to focus your mind on observing everything around you. Observing everything you see, because it will help you. Remember, it's about gathering information. And if a piece of an information is missing, then the whole information is not complete. So you need good attention to detail. Ensures that all information is accurately presented in the final piece of a content. Then you need research skills. Where should you look for information from? How should you look for information? What kind of informations do you need to put together to come up with that content that will engage your readers, to come up with that content that will actually capture the mind of your readers, to come up with that content that will get your audience, your target audience to do exactly what you want them to do? How do you get these informations? Where do you get it? So you need these skills as well. You need these skills, okay? Don't assume that everybody knows what you're looking for. There are lots of information, tons, thousands, millions of informations on Google. But if you do not know how to search for them, you will not know where to look for or how to look, you will not be able to gather the necessary information that you need. Then you need time management. Time management. Writers need to be consistent and work within deadlines. When I say consistent, you don't write today and then it takes another month for you to write. No. Writing is a profession on its own. Okay, it's like saying you're a medical doctor. You come to the hospital today, you don't come again, and then you come 3 months. What happens to your patients who are falling sick every day? Somebody needs to treat and take care of them. Okay, so since content writer is giving out information, okay, you need to do this consistently because the people need information. Wherever there is a need for information, there is a need for a content writer. Okay, so you need to be able to do this also within deadlines. Manage your time to make sure that you know what to do now and what not to do now. Your timing is accurate. Then you need to be fluent in prioritization. Okay, it's also part of the time management skill needed by a content writer. They need technical skills. Okay, some forms of content writing may require the writer to have basic SEO and algorithm knowledge. Okay, when we say algorithm, how does this social media platform, what are the things I should look out for? Should I just get on Twitter, Instagram, and then just start posting anything? No. The reason why nobody is seeing what you keep posting, okay, every day is because you don't understand how the algorithm works. So these are technical skills that I will be showing to you and much more in this course. Okay, now some of the examples of content writing. Okay, I've shown you the types, I've shown you the importance, all right, and also shown you the skills of in content writing. Now, what are some of the examples of content writing? Now, SEO. I've been mentioning SEO now for about 4 or 5 times in the course of this video. Now, it's a type of content writing that focuses on creating content optimized for search engines. Now, let me explain what this simply means. Let's say I want to write, let's make use of the COVID-19 I mentioned earlier as our example still. Okay, now I'm to write an article about COVID-19. It will not just appear in the heading. COVID-19 has to appear in virtually all the paragraphs. Every paragraph, at least once in every paragraph of that content of that article. The reason is this. Now, when people go on Google, for instance, to search or any other relevant search engine, okay, and they type in COVID-19, the way the algorithm of Google works is that an article that has more words related to what people are searching for is what will appear. So let's say, for instance, now I go on Google and I search for institutions or schools in Somalia. If Hano Academy is not appearing, it simply means that Hano Academy does not have SEO, is not optimized to appear, even though it is there. So these are people waste money, waste time, resources, doing things, and yet the results are not showing forth. So one of the examples of content writing examples, and a content writing that there are certain keywords that keeps appearing again and again and again. Then we have copywriting, okay, using the right words to persuade the reader. Okay, now in the next video I have all of this prepared for you. Then we also have press release. I have all these examples prepared for you. As a matter of fact, we'll be writing contents in these areas for Hano Academy, using Hano Academy, an academy in Somalia, as our case study. Okay, our case study. Then we have product descriptions, where you pick a product. For instance, let's say you pick a pen, or let's say you pick what do I say, for instance now? Yes, let's say a pen, for instance. So you'll describe to us every component that makes up that pen. Tell us what that component is and the benefits of that component. This one way to attract customers. Okay, now having said this, I would like to say to you once again, welcome to the content writing course. See you in the next video.